When I did that, just what happened, same thing happened in the story. People start, oh, he got it. And when you see that, your ego takes over.
Wow.
Oh, I got this motherfucker. You dog catcher, you got a real type of thing going down and down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. You got a real type of thing going down and down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. Oh, we want the funk. Yeah, got the funk. Oh, we want the funk. We gotta have that funk. Oh, we want the funk. Gotta have that funk. Oh, we want the funk. We gotta have that funk. We're gonna turn this mother out. We're gonna turn this mother out. We're gonna turn this mother out. We're gonna turn this mother out.
And everywhere I go, pass out flyers, people would take the flyers and take one look at your picture and go, I saw George in 1970. I saw George in 1990. Me and my granddaughter and my great-grandkids and me went to see George in 2005. It's like everybody has a story with George in it. That's how prolific the music is.
Well, you know me, I go in the bathroom and giggle to myself. But before you come out, you better flush the toilet. You know, of course you love, when you get all that. But it don't mean you don't get another one. You know, I love knee-deep flashlight, but I'm looking for a new one.
Woo! Yes.
That's why I got an album with 33 songs on it. And you're going to be very surprised because it sounds just like Mojo should have played it. And Ice Cube, Kendrick Lamar, and this group called Flying Lotus. Very good group. It's going to be a lot of funk heard this year.
Oh, yeah.
We got some. What about a film? A film about all of this, what we're talking about.
Well, that's next. Right now it's cleaning up this copyright mess. The grand rights have to be in the right hands. You know what I'm saying? So it's worth so much money, so people are going to fight. But I think now that the people know it, it's getting to be a scene.
Yeah.
We are a global live stream. The whole world is watching. Listening world.
We've said this in Britain, at the museum over there. We've said the same thing around. We tell the story around the world. This is our home. We're proud of it. But at the same time, people are stealing the stuff, the copyrights and stuff. We started here together, and that's what's going on. And people wants to know what's happening. They will know. I mean, like I said, flashlight2013.com. And we're going to beat that drum till the cows come.
Okay.
We're doing it not just for us. No, we're doing it for all the artists. I mean, Detroit got a lot of artists here, a lot of people here whose parents were artists.
Yeah.
They can't get their copyrights from the air because their family's no longer alive around. It's for them too. It's mostly for the heirs.
The heirs. Generations to come. Yeah.
Thank God for John Carter.
Yeah.
about that. I don't know, did it make a difference?
Well, all of it makes a difference when we vote. When we all get behind it, it definitely makes a difference. It won't make a difference if we say it don't make a difference. Because they do make a difference.
Do we have maybe two more questions? Okay, right there.
Yeah, like in about 1976, I think, when you came to Saginaw, Michigan, and I was about 10 years old, and y'all had on diapers. Oh, that's scary. Who came up with the diapers?
Oh, wow, the diaper, I used to wear the diaper in 1968. I was past 10 years old by then. No, Gary was wearing the diaper at that time. Okay.
Right there.
George, first of all, thank you so much for Detroit. For people like Lars Gary, Stephen Boyd, Kalita Woods, all of Detroit, you know who they are. You know, we know who they are. Gary, you know, and I looked at, when we lost Gary, I saw the tremendous change in the band. The hair, everything. And God bless him. And I've been to probably 100 places, probably 300 shows. I grew up with you, and I thank you for, first of all, saying it loud. Come on, say it loud. I just want to feel how you testify.
How was that?
Testify.
Oh, testify. You really was old school, right? But we was looking like this then, right? You would never look here. Friday night on it. Oh, girl, how you know that? You don't look like you should know that. Yeah, that's a cool song. We just did that song with what's her name? Josh Stone. Yeah, somebody knew about it. We just recorded that with Josh Stone.
I wanted to know what it was like producing Freaky Styley with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, wow.
I read his book. I heard a lot of.
Oh, y'all remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
He wanted to know what was it like producing Freaky Styley from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That was some of the craziest fun we had.
Yeah.
And those kids.
What about Yertle the Turtle? The beginning part of that track.
Is Louis Kababi in here? Remember, look at the turtle go?
Yeah. What's the story behind that?
He should be in here somewhere. You should see it. Yeah, Louis in here. Oh, he's not in. He's a bald-headed white guy.
Oh, yeah.
He was bald-headed then. He's still my man. I got him in that movie. Yeah, Booty, right? Yeah, that's Louis Kababi. It's called Babylon Kababi.
I gotta ask the question because I've read many stories. I know this is a theater and I can project for the crowd. Yes. All I want to say is I want to know the story of when you were in United Sounds and you asked Eddie Hazel to play for Maggot Brain. That's the story I want to hear.
That's easy. I told Eddie, because Eddie responds to sadness. He can wallow in sadness. He can kill the blues. He can wallow in. So I decided, what can I give him to really get below his normal? I said, you know, and he played that Grace guy. That's, you know, play that Grace. Man, that's fucked up. But it's on his mind. Even though he doesn't say it, it's in him that he's not going to turn around. And I know him like that. And he took the ball You heard it tonight when the kids was dancing. Yes.
Thank you.
I just want to say, on behalf of Detroit, born and raised in Detroit, I want to let you know that we love you. We love you so much. And I learned how to roller skate off a knee deep, okay?
Well, they were long though.
Records are
long.
Anybody in the balcony with a question? What? How was the mothership invented?
It was another one of those dreams I was
Okay, we have to let it be orderly so we can get it all in. What time is it?
Okay.
We gonna be here. What?
I grew up on all your bottom chocolate city in elementary school. A lot of your stuff had a lot of stories connected, kind of like an analogy to it. Can you talk about how you came up with it?
What I always wanted to do, after the Beatles did Sgt. Pepper, Pink Floyd, did them, The Wall, I wanted to do a folk opera. That's what I was striving for. It started when we did Chocolate City. Well, actually, American Eats is young. I started, but I couldn't keep to the subject matter. So you got all kinds of songs in there. Chocolate City was the same. It didn't gel until we got the mothership. And to do the concept of coming from the planet Sirius, the Dog Star, Dr. FUNKENSTEIN, Star Child, Mr. Wiggles. The stories started gelling after, like I said, when momentum started and you get in that zone, then a Bootsy pops up. Bootsy didn't even want to use his name. But I told him, with a funny name like Bootsy, and then big old eyes, you better use your name. Because you look like a Bootsy. And I probably shouldn't have told him that, because he can't change that. Because when we were together, I could always tell him, no, change that to this. But when he wasn't in the group anymore, so the boots started getting bigger, the glasses started getting bigger. And I hold it, Bootsy. We got to change clothes again. So we'll probably end up changing his outfit pretty soon.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
I got a nephew over here.
Thank you for the music. After my father says, how you doing? And I want to know, last time you been in Plainfield?
We was in Plainfield probably about 2 months ago. Cool. Zulu Nation.
Wait a minute, but let's.
First, I want to say thank you very much. I grew up to your music. I'm a technician, cast tech class. And our anthem was One Nation Under a Groove.
Okay.
But I always wondered, because most of your songs had a social political undertone. Like one of my favorites is with the, what if we have to swim through?
Uncle Boogie.
But I can dance on the water. We can dance on the water.
Cycle Alpha.